Moore and I'm going to be demonstrating 3 advanced workouts that are aimed at people who take part in sport regularly and want to do some intense training. Before we start, if you haven't already warmed up, then please watch our warm-up video first. This workout is going to consist of 3 exercises, and our first exercise is banded rucksack push-ups. Here obviously we're going to be working on our pecs and our triceps, and you're going to need a rucksack. You can fill it with a lot of weight. If you're feeling a little bit weak that day, maybe use a smaller rucksack, but we're going to pop the rucksack on our back. We're going to grab ourselves a resistance band like so, pop that around the rucksack, hook it onto your hands and get into a press-up position. Make sure your body's in a good line. Push down and up. Try and keep the elbows in and really engage those pecs and triceps. Our next exercise, we're moving on to lower body and we're going to work on our pistol squat. So for this, you can use a chair. And this is a really good starting point. For your pistol squat, you want to make sure that your knee is not going over your toe and you're keeping your upper body in a good position. These will make your quads work really hard. Use the chair as a guide. If you're feeling like you want to progress it on a little bit more, then make that lower. So I just have a cardboard box in my house and I could pistol squat down to the cardboard box. Let's see if I can get down to here. Oh. And make sure you're working the other side as well. 8 reps per leg. The final exercise in this workout is going to be explosive hamstring switches. So again, we're going to set up on the floor in a glute hamstring bridge position. So feet a good width apart, around the shoulder width, up into a glute bridge, engage in the glutes. I like to put my hands on just by my side or on my belly, and you're going to engage a glute and switch. So make sure when you're doing the exercise to keep your hips raised. Don't allow them to drop when you're switching legs. Try and do it as quickly as possible and make sure you always keep a slight bend in your knee. Now they're the 3 exercises for our first bit of the workout, but let's move on to the second bit. So for workout 2, we've got 3 new exercises. First exercise that we're going to work on is our elevated push-ups. We're going to go for 10 reps of this. So what you'll need is a chair. Pop your feet up on the chair. Get into that push-up position and bring your arms narrow and go up. Make sure your elbows are staying tucked in so you can push up, working the triceps and the pecs. If you want to make it a little bit harder for yourself, put your hands narrower and you can get that diamond position where you can push up through there. Next up, we've got a single leg hip thrust. Here we're going to go for 10 reps each side. So again, we're going to use the chair. You can use a rucksack for this. If you've got a rucksack, fill it with some weight. Perfect way of doing that if you're at home is to put some cans in the rucksack or some bags of flour if you've got those hanging about. But get your chair. I like to set up by sitting on the chair first so that I can shuffle my way into position. So you're going to get a nice position where your back is on the chair. You're creating a tabletop position and you're engaging your glutes. And this is a single leg exercise to pop that other leg out in front, lower down, engage the glute, and bring yourself back up into that tabletop position. Nice and slow and controlled. And as I said, we're going for 10 reps. So we want to make sure we're engaging the glute and not arching the back. Obviously, make sure you're doing the other leg. Slow and control down, and use the power to come back up. Now, if you do want to make that a little bit harder, and you've got some plates, weighted plates at home, then you could pop a weighted plate on your belly and do the exact same thing. Our final exercise of the workout is a single leg V-up. So we're going to get on the mat. This is perfect for our core. We're going to have abs of steel by the time we come out of isolation. So, lying flat on the mat, you're going to lift up opposite arm to opposite leg and lowering down very slowly. You can give yourself a little bit of a harder one. You hold it at the top and come back down slowly, making sure you're controlling the movement. And here we're going to do 10 per leg. So for workout 3, we're going to be working on our upper body strength and our core strength. Our first exercise is a clapping push-up. So let's get into the push-up position. We're going to do 5 reps. We push down. Again, 5 reps of that. If you're very lucky and you've got a pull-up bar at home, then you can do pull-ups instead. So on your pull-up bar, arms nice and wide. Engage in muscles. Again, going slowly down and trying to explode up through the movement. So our next exercise is a Bulgarian split squat. So we're going to get our chair. We're going to pop our foot on the chair. Now you can go for a toe position of your foot, or you can put your foot flat against the chair, whichever one feels more comfortable for you. I'm going to pop my toe up for this one. You want your foot out in front in a comfortable position that allows you to get to a 90-degree angle. And we want to make sure our knee is not going over our toe when we do go down. So into position and down. Now for this, we're going to add some weight. You can use your rucksack, fill it with some cans. Make sure it's a good weight for you. If you've got some weight available, then hold a plate, whichever's easier and more comfortable for you. So get into a nice position. We want our chest upright, hold the bag, and down we go. Push up through using that front leg. And make sure we do the other side to balance everything out. Now our final exercise for workout 3 is a side plank with a leg lift. So we're getting into that side plank position. This is going to be really good for those obliques and the core. Make sure everything is in line once we get up into that plank. So we want a straight line from our head to our toes. Try and find a nice comfortable position and lift the leg and lower it. We're going to do 10 reps each side, and then we're going to swap sides. You should really feel it working around this area here, and try and keep that balance and control all the way through the movement. Make sure we do the other side. So a nice straight position. I've got a nice line on my mat that I can use to help me. But we're just making sure it's a nice controlled movement. 10 reps. you've enjoyed the workout and remember how important it is to exercise and keep following the government guidelines to keep everybody safe. Stay safe, stay active.